True Gamer here, back with another episode. My first cheap game, Scarface The World Is Yours. Now this was a classic movie which they turned into this epic game, and 1000% this should be added to any PS2 collection. Now if I open it, you will see this shiny glossy manual along with this animated disc with Al Pacino, the legend, printed on it. Now this game was developed by Radical Entertainment and it was published by Vivendi Games and it was released in 2006. Now this is definitely a trip down memory lane to the amount of hours I spent on this game. The Getaway, Black Monday, and this is legendary for the system and is in my top favourite games for the machine. Experience some London gangster paradise once you jump in to the Getaway universe. As you see here, we have a black and white themed succulent manual along with the game disc. Now London Studios was the developer and Sony Computer Entertainment was the publisher, and this was released in the year 2004. Now my next cheap game is Run Like Hell, a unique gaming gem in its own right, different but very entertaining, and for the price you can't go wrong, and it's exactly what the title implies, because that's all you're going to be doing from start to finish, basically running for your life. Now once again, manuals are included, and the game was developed by Digital Mayhem and it was published by Interplay Entertainment and it was released in 2003. Next up, Red Star. Now I don't know how I got this, but here is my sealed copy of the game. Now I must have just got this in a bundle way back in the glory days, but yeah, nevertheless I have a sealed copy of Red Star and it's 100% genuine. As you can see there, we have that infamous logo strip all around the casing. Now you can pick this up unsealed. You can pick an unsealed copy for a reasonable price, and for even cheaper you can just pick up the disc alone. It's up to you. You don't hear much about this title, but you should definitely check out this game on the PS2. Now Acclaim Studios Austin was the developer and XS Games was the publisher, and it was released in 2007. Then we have Cold Winter, a game that is most certainly worth the price. Nothing but first person action from the moment you press start. An excellent cheap game to play and own right now. And yes, I'm happy to say we have all of its documentations along with this artistic digital versatile disc, i.e. DVD. Swordfish Studios was the developer and it was published by Vivendi Universal Games and it was released in 2005. Here is Driver 3, one of my favourite franchises from way back in the glory days. Difficult game, but once you master the mechanics, I guarantee you'll be hooked and you'll be refusing to put down the gamepad. And I have to say, this is great to have in your collection, especially for the rate that it is going for in this present moment in time. Now, this is what you call complete in box, where you have all of this paperwork that is available, registration card, product manual, and then we have this yellow bright colourful instruction booklet, which will be no doubt packed to the rafters with everything you need to know about the title. So here it is, guys, and then as you see here, just check out the disc. That in itself is a work of art. So Reflection Games was the developer and it was published by the legendary Atari and it was released in 2004. So next we have the Maximus Maximo. Now I know in some regions it's called different, like Maximo Ghost of Glory or Ghost of the Glory or something like that. But I've just got the European version and this just says Maximo on it. Now this game is straight out of the Ghost and Goblin series. If you're a fan of the Timeless franchise, then Maximo will satisfy your Ghost and Goblin need. Now this game is much different to the usual 2D gameplay in the Ghost and Goblin games, but in this it's more like a 3D action platformer, but still a great game nevertheless. Now if I open it, as you see, we do have it complete with this rich, vivacious instruction booklet along with this glowing game disc with some supreme artwork printed on it. Check that out. Now as you see there by the logo on the case, this game was developed and also published by the record-breaking Capcom, and it was released in 2002. So here is my next cheap commodity, 7 Blades. This game is absolutely excellent and value for money, and a must-have for any PS2 collection. If you love your action adventure, I highly recommend you play this gem right now. Now, this is another one that I do have complete in box, because we got this registration card along with the product manual, and then we got this polychromatic glorious manual, a multicolor bonanza from corner to corner, outside, inside, and also out. Just check that out. Nothing but vibrant colors shining off the page. So Konami was the developer and also the publisher, and it was released in 2001. Need I say more? Rogue Galaxy. Now this game is in my top 10 greatest RPGs of all time, and is definitely one for the record books. Every RPG fan has to experience this however they choose to play it, whether original hardware, emulation, or stream, whatever you need to do. But definitely give this game a twirl. Now if I open it up, just look at that. Even the manual inside looks like an ancient artifact, and this disc is crafted to perfection, a pure work of art. The Genius Level 5 was the developer, and the colossal Sony Computer Entertainment was the publisher, and this was released in 2007. And last but never least, Jet Li Rise of Honor. All Jet Li fans will relish for this title in their collection. A game truly for the Kung Fu masters. Now this title was pretty much obscure, but it's still very cheap for some reason, so it's worth investing in it right now. If I open it up, yes, we do have our flashy radiant manual along with this artistic DVD disc with the famous martial artist printed on the front of the disc. Excellent, great presentation there. Okay, this was a Sony creation through and through because they developed and published the game, and it was released in 2004. So there it is. That's 10 great games to invest in, or if you're just starting, it's a great way to kick off your PS2 collection because it wouldn't break the bank, and at the same time, it will give you a wonderful gaming experience. Okay guys, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Even better, subscribe. Till next time, see ya.